You never know, the Googans can pop up anywhere, even out on a cruise ship.
Look at those. Oh my gosh, somebody's gonna get hurt. Those chairs are flying.
Now, I've been on my share of cruises, but I'll tell you what, I've never been out there on the pool deck in weather like this. I'm a little smarter than that. But this crew winds up out there and, like they say, mess around and see what happens. Well, they messed around, and you gotta watch out for those flying chairs. Might take a head off. Welcome back, crew, to this week's episode of Googans of the Week. Now, speaking of taking cruises, our guy here decided he was going to take a cruise down his local river, well, and a cruise down his local waterfall. Didn't turn out exactly as planned, but I guess he made it. And this cruise definitely ended the wrong way as well.
Our boat is sinking. So that's fun. Everybody's freaking out.
What I'm really curious about here is they didn't seem that far from shore. I'm wondering why Captain didn't try and get closer before the boat started to go down. But if this is Captain, at least he decided to go down with the ship.
I'm on the top floor of a ferry.
Now at this point you kind of know what's going over. It looks like one of our crews decided they're going to go ahead and take things into their own hands and get off. What would you do in that situation? Would you stay on the boat to the very last second? Or when you saw the opportune time, especially in warm water, go ahead and jump in? Now this one's not a cruise ship, it's actually a barge, but this barge decided to go on its own little cruise when it came untied from its dock on a windy day and decided it was going to go ahead and dock somewhere else. And speaking of docking somewhere else, our guy decided to dock out on the jetty, and that didn't work out for him as well. Or maybe it did work out for him for free parking and the Coast Guard's just giving him a lift from his dock down to the dry land. Thanks for watching, crew. Hope you enjoyed this episode of Googans of the Week. If you ever see anything crazy happening on your waterways, be sure to hit us up on Facebook or Instagram and let us know, and you might see your stories over here. Just like Alice Snook, Julie Harsman, Jennifer James Stansel, Kelly Switch, Miss Schnizzle, and C. Posy did this week. And if you guys haven't already, go ahead and drop an anchor on the subscribe button here.